It's here. He's bought it. A brand new RCA Victor Mark 8 Color TV comes to the Jordans. And the whole family gets together. Now you gotta admit, honey, it's great. Look at that color. The picture sure is brighter now than it was a few years ago.
And look at all the shows of color.
And we got swell black and white pictures, too.
Isn't it great, Mom?
Yes, it's great, all right. Now, can we please go back to color again?
When you buy Color TV, insist on Mark 8 from RCA Victor, climaxing 8 years home-proved performance. Now Mark 8 Color TV can be yours for as low as $495. See it at your RCA Victor dealers. RCA, the most trusted name in television.
You know, when it comes down to your fun brigade, I already looked into it, and I gotta say this.
Did that fucker just shit his pants?
Ja, hallå?
Ja, hallå?
Hej, vet du?
Niklas?
Hej Niklas, vad har du för svar till mig?
Tölp.
Okej, jag säger bara så här. Jag måste bara tala om en sak nu. Jag har mensvärk, måste jag bara tala om för dig.
Is everywhere.
Hello. Guess what? I got C19. I just found out what my test is, and I'm tested positive. Tested positive for the past whole week. I haven't been vlogging, you know. So do whatever the fuck you want to do to me, you know. Do whatever the fuck you want to do to me. Troll my ass or whatever you guys do best. And it's weird. Never thought I'd get C19. You know, never thought I would get C19. This is me coming back from Colorado. You know, it was it was worth traveling to. Sorry about my voice. This is all I have. So I'll be taking those shots. You know, I'll be taking the first shot hopefully this week, and the second shot I'll have to wait. I have to wait at least 2 or 3 weeks before. If I live through the second shot, because I found out that second shot, depending on the person, you know, if I could go to bed. It lasts. It's 2 days, and then you sleep and you don't wake up. You know, that's the other. That's what's gonna. I don't know. Depending on my body, how can I tolerate it? Depending on my body, how can I tolerate it? So, yeah, the second shot. If I live through the second shot, you know, if I don't live, I'll be glad to leave. This is my opportunity to leave. If I can, if my body can't take that handle the second shot, because I do have allergies. You know, I do have a seasonal allergy. Only in the fall and the summertime is when I have my allergies. You know, so yeah. So I'm planning to make appointments on the first shot. But the second shot, I'm planning on waiting a while. Right now, I can't even, I have a hard time breathing. I've been having a hard time fucking breathing. I'm struggling breathing right now. You know? I'm struggling breathing right now. Oh yeah, Grampy asshole, that's it. Yeah, that's what his name is. That's his name? Grampy asshole or Grampy, or you know, I like to have a good lobsters. You know, boil it. You take the lobster and you boil it, and then eat the head. The best part of the lobster is the head. You know, eat the head of the lobster. That's the best part. That's where all the good eating is at. You know, yeah, his family is pretty dysfunctional. I just noticed that. You know, I noticed that. You know, he has a. I keep on thinking of Al Bundy. I don't know why I think about Al Bundy when I think about Grampy asshole. You know, because he is kind of like Al Bundy. You know, he's a failure. He's a failure in life. That's what he is. And his whole family's a failure. You know, I mean, he's gonna fail in his life right now, just like his son will fail too. You know, his whole family's gonna fail. And I'm hoping, you know, you guys out there don't support his ass and watch him fucking fail. I mean, he's definitely a failure. You know, here I am. I got the COVID crap. I'm not even struggling. And this guy here is struggling and begging for money. Oh yeah. It shows you exactly there's a difference between me and him. You know, he's so dysfunctional with his fucking money. He doesn't know how to control his fucking money. And all he does is want to do is, you know, I guess he spends it on, you know, on fucking dope or marijuana, you know, or gas, whatever you want. I mean, this guy does not know how to control his fucking money, you know. I'll be glad to give him the C19, because once I get the shots, I still have the C19. You You know, I'll just take the fucking mask off and breathe on his fucking ass. That's all I have to do. It's pretty simple as that. And then then his life will get, 10 times as worse. Yeah. Yeah, I would gladly do that. Give him C19. Whatever I got, I'll give him pneumonia. I have pneumonia and I got C19, yeah, I'll give it to him. You know? Because he deserves it. In my personal opinion. You know? Because all he wants to do is make people like me look like a fucking fool. And that's what a bully is. You know, I mean, I'm guessing that Grampy Asshole's whole family is nothing but fucking bullies.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Good evening.
Here, and I want to talk about bobs, because I get a lot of DMs talking about how my bobs are, what would be the word, long and not round and perky, and I always wondered why they are coming to me with such vitriol hate about my bobs like that. So I figured it out. I finally came to my senses and realized the reason why all these men are coming around me and telling me how bad my bobs look, I don't think they look that bad, but I realized something. These men have consumed so much pornography, and they've consumed, well, they probably, let me just say it straightforward. These men's never actually seen a woman's natural breasts, because they've probably never actually been with an actual woman before, and all they've done is consume pornography. They don't realize that natural bobs are droplets. They hang. It's called gravity. And being a 38-year-old woman with a large set, they're not going to be perky and round because I'm natural. I don't have implants in me, and I refuse to have implants in me. Okay? I refuse to get implants so a bunch of morally bankrupt men can feel better about looking at me. If you have a problem looking at a woman with natural breasts, go back to your pornography in your own lonely life with your lotion and your tissues by the side of your computer, and you can go pretend that's how actual, real women look like. But I have to tell you, bobs come in all different shapes and sizes, and the round ones, the round perky ones, they're not real. They're fake. Hate to tell you boys, but that's not how natural breasts look like. They look like mine. And I don't care if what you say I have long boobs. I don't care how you call me disgusting for how my body looks naturally. Okay, if you want to go look at fake women with fake boobs, go ahead. That's your right. But what you're doing, going to women who have natural breasts and talking about them like it's relevant in your life somehow, like my boobs affect you somehow, that's called sexual harassment, and I reported all your asses. Have a nice day.
Ja, hallå?
Ja, hallå?
Hej, vet du?
Niklas?
Hej Niklas, vad har du för svar till mig?
Töll?
Woo! Okej. Jag säger bara så här. Jag måste bara tala om en sak nu. Jag har mensvärk, måste jag bara tala om för dig.
I know it said I was gonna be silent, but I have to do my duty as a watchman and my duty as a native. Why is this world doing this to our animals? Why is our man abusing our animals so much? So how did this start? Well, I read this article about these wild horses in Colorado. And right now, they're rounding up all the wild horses in Colorado and slaughtering them. I've also read how most of our sea life is dead. How all our elephants, how our giraffes, how our zebras, how our gorillas, our orangutans, our chimpanzees, our bumblebees, our frogs, our turtles. When's the last time you seen a bumblebee? When's the last time you seen a grasshopper on the ground jumping? See a cricket. Hear a cricket. When's the last time you seen worms? When's the last time you seen squirrels and different types of birds? The cranes are dying. Did you know that? The cranes. All our tuna is on the endangered species list. All our whales are on the endangered species list. And all of these animals were caused by man. Coming into their ecosystems and destroying and slaughtering them. Our animals are dying and there's not going to be many left. There's a big giant tumor in our core right now. It's double the size on one side than the other. Scientists right now are saying that they are spotting 20 super volcanoes on the Earth right now ready to explode. That's extinction level stuff, people. Now me, I don't go anywhere. I don't use a lot of fossil fuel. I do use fossil fuel. I do not like it, but I don't go anywhere. I try to limit the amount of electricity I use. I try to recycle when I can. I try to do as much as I can for this beautiful green earth. Well, it's not green as much as it used to be. You know, the Amazon is burning down as we speak right now. That's our air. Most of our oxygen comes from the Amazon. And it's all burnt down. When are you humans going to realize that the jig is up? Our time is short. And we are looking at dire extinction level type things in this world right now. Why do you think mankind is talking about space so much? Because they know the Earth is ready to go. They know the Earth is ready to die. Why do you think all these celebrities are moving out of California right now? Why do you think they are? Because California is about to go into the Pacific Ocean. As soon as that tectonic plate splits, bye California. That's why they're all moving out of state. That's why they all did, and they continue to. Do you know our GDP? Just look up the GDP of the national debt. We owe more than what we have. We are dealing with a huge problem in our world where mankind is too selfish and wanting satisfaction now than actually thinking for the future of our children. You know, we're not going to get any Social Security benefits when we're old. The money's gone. Did you know that? Were you too busy focusing on other people instead of focusing what's going on in this world? It's true. It's true. Did you know any of these things? Because we're going extinct, guys. We're going to be extinct. All we need is one super volcano to go off. One meteor to hit this Earth. There's no oxygen in the water. The oceans, they talk about, the oceans are pretty much hypoxic. There's no oxygen in the water. There's no oxygen in our ocean's water, guys. There's no oxygen in the water. When are you actually going to acknowledge there's no oxygen in the water? Now, we don't have much time left. To the Christians, we know what this means. To the Christians, we know this is a great tribulation. We already see the mark going on. It's only a amount of time before we cannot buy or sell. Unless we get that jab. Nine million Americans are suffering without unemployment benefits and they're refusing to go to work. Because of these goddamn mask policies where you can't fucking breathe and you feel like you're gonna have a fucking heart attack wearing them. There's no oxygen in water. A lot of people who get it have heart problems afterwards, or neurological problems. That's because these things were designed by the person who created Microsoft. And it's nanotechnology, and it's destroying your body. So much adverse effects. So much cancer going on. Have you noticed how many people are getting cancer? Have you noticed how many people are dying? How many of our celebrities are dying? More than I've ever seen in my entire life. Do you know how many shootings are going on right now? How many people have murdered people this weekend alone? There's no oxygen in the water. 3 people died from trying to take cocaine in California yesterday. And it was laced with fentanyl. These were young people that just died of this stuff. Young. Christians, you really need to pray for Jesus Christ to return. Because we need him at this point. We need Jesus. Because there's nothing left to save. The Taliban is also hunting down Americans that were left behind. Our president's a traitor. And right now there's such a huge mental health crisis that they don't know what to do anymore. Damaged beyond all belief. Through war, power, money, greed, for poppy fields, for heroin. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I'm sure a lot of Christians don't want to be in this world anymore. I bet a lot of you are praying every day for Jesus Christ's return. I do. Every day I'm crying to the Lord, please come, please come, please come. In Israel, the land of milk and honey, the bees are gone and dying. That's God telling you he's turning his back on you for rejecting his son. And you really need to wake up. You're being rejected by God, Jews. You should know that if the honey's going. Your whole culture is surrounded by honey. And about honey. I'm just absolutely devastated about what's going on in the world. Fuck what's going on with me. I'm just fucking one person, man. It's gross. It's gross. If you guys are so after exposing people, how about you expose the people that are killing our planet? There's no oxygen in the water. There's no oxygen in the water.
Those who don't understand, I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, Grampy and Lobster, shut the fuck up, and let's get on to that big fucking news, because it's some big fucking news, folks.
I believe the aliens going to abduct Grampy Lobster. I believe the aliens will come and abduct them. I don't know why they show me that. It's like I still think about it sometimes.
Hey, my name's Robbie Battle, and I've seen Macon Rose titties.
I just threw up on international television, and it feels great!
Get rid of the trolls. 3 things you need to do. First thing you need to do is disable your live chat. Number 2, put your comments on approval only. And number 3, pre-screen your guests that's going to come on your channel. When you do that, take your channel seriously. The trolls won't like your YouTube channel and they'll leave.
There's a lot of people out there, Rick, that suffer from cancer on a daily basis.
Yeah, I got chemo.
And fuck emo. He's got ass cancer like you've got cancer. But I don't know. That's kind of as low as you can go, Rick. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why nobody wants to be your friend.
I need a flush sound effect.
We do, don't we?
Yeah, I need a flush sound effect.
Toilet paper.
Not to be a piss and shit in your hair when I came up with 5 fucking witnesses that said they didn't have piss and shit in their hair.
Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Toilet paper.
Alright, all these videos on YouTube. How to pick up chicks, what signs to look for, look at their body language, is a woman really interested in you? And all these videos on YouTube are done for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to get you to click on them, dumbass. Do they really offer anything in the videos? No. They just clickbait. Alright, that's all they are, is clickbait. And your sorry ass wants a date so bad that you're willing to click on the motherfuckers. The problem is that there is only one constant in the universe, and that is money. And we'll get into that in a minute. But for right now, let's get into it.
Well, I'm semi-retired, so.
Folks, I will be wearing the cape because I will be casting a spell to stop the invasion. So I will be wearing a cape. I may do a video on it, I may not. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to get in the backyard, I'm going to put all my regalia on, and I will be casting a spell to stop this horde, which is mostly made up of communists.
I'll guarantee you would get 40 marriage proposals tonight if you not only came out as a homosexual, but came out wearing a diaper. Come out wearing a diaper and watch what happens.
I probably would. I bet even Candy Rain would want to hit my ass if I come out as a homosexual tonight.
No. Come out wearing a diaper, bro, and watch and see how many of these guys.
That's it. That's it, man. Give me a Depends undergarment and just let it all hang out. Yeah, that's right.
You would have love letters.
By the way.
I got a Patreon link down there. I'm a disabled American vet. If you want to help the vets out, help me out. See my Patreon link below.
Oh, Vaughn.
It's coming out of their head, ain't it?
Yeah. I guarantee you would get 40 marriage proposals tonight if you not only came out as a homosexual, but came out wearing a diaper. Come out wearing a diaper and watch what happens.
I probably would. I bet even Candy Rain would want to hit my ass if I come out as a homosexual tonight.
I need your financial support, folks, and I will keep cranking out good stuff. I need your support. The links are down below. For one-time gifts, leave it at PayPal. And for monthly gifts, you can leave those at Patreon. And I really, really do need your support in order to continue. I'm not bullshitting there. You say, well, Bon, money's tight right now. Dude, I know. That's why I'm asking. Because I know money's tight, That's exactly why I'm asking. I got to keep the lights on, too, And I've got some help coming, but that help is still a month or more away. So I'm going to need your help right now. A couple $100 sure would be a big help for me right now. So, anyways, I don't mean to sound like I'm e-begging, because that's what the haters are. Oh, he's e-begging again. Well, I wouldn't be on here if I didn't need it, okay? I wouldn't be asking if I didn't sincerely need your help. I've got to keep the lights on, got to pay the bills, got to keep my internet going, that sort of thing. So, until my financial wherewithal arrives, which, like I said, isn't for another month or so, I'm going to need your help. I really am. So any gift of any amount is fine. Of course, I want to remind you that if you give $1, the fees are over $1, so you basically won't be giving me anything. You'll basically be giving me a negative number. So you might want to make it at least $5. That way, at least I get something out of it, okay? Because I think the fee is like $1.30 something or whatever. So please at least give $5. That way, at least I get a little bit out of it, okay?
You said you're semi-retired?
Semi-retired from what I used to do for the government, yeah.
Okay, well then you and your trolls have a little bit in common because they're all semi-retarded. So
I'm telling you, man. I do have a adult.
Next year, I'm going to jail. Next year, I will be going to jail. I'm letting you guys know, next year, I am going to jail. Have a nice day. Hey, Grampy Lobster, thank you for spreading my message. Everybody should hear my message. So I'm telling you, Grampy, thank you for spreading my message on how you really are as a pathetic fuckhead that you are. And it's all true. The video that you made, it's all true. You are a pathetic fuckhead. And I'm glad you made the video about yourself. It's not about me, it's about you. It talks more about you. And like I said, let me still hate your fucking ass. Let me will always hate your fucking ass.
I see that you're shallow and emotionally unavailable, but I'm physically attracted to you, so I'm gonna look past all the red flags pointing to your fear of commitment and the potential to fuck me up mentally. Let's hook up for a few months before you inevitably get bored of my own shitty personality and leave me for some other girl. Then I can cry about how all men are the same.
I can't talk. I gotta go to my doctor's appointment.
How my vagina smells, and
This is for YouTube. Why don't you investigate Grampy Lobster? This guy is a piece of crap, and he likes to display me.
There's a lot of people out there, Rick, that suffer from cancer on a daily basis.
Yeah, I got chemo.
And fuck emo. He's got ass cancer like you got cancer. But
well, it's definitely very clear to me that the black rimmed glasses individual has been really, folks, it's a rough one tonight.
Honey, if you want to lose weight, I'll put you on a diet and your father can help you exercise.
Really? Why don't you do what the supermodels do? Stick your finger down your throat and throw up till you're skinny.
First, don't listen to your sister. Sticking your finger down your throat doesn't make you throw up.
Somebody tell me who is thinking. Who is thinking? Who is thinking? Who is thinking? Who is thinking?
Hey, Stinky.
dude, I'm freaking Sparta. I'm not afraid of 100,000 people. Are you kidding me? I've been on the Drunken Peasants 1,000 million fucking times.
Did that fucker just shit his pants?
Yo, Miss Parker, you said that was you laying in the bed. Well, tonight, I got another show tonight that's going to prove that's not you laying in the bed. You can snipe me all you want because you are going to be angry when I'm done with you.
Did you ask Max what kind of peanut butter he preferred when he was licking it off your dick?
Publicist Will Bradley is filing for divorce. He's reconciled with his ex-wife, Gigi Bassani, former Miss Arkansas and the star of the hit reality show Castaway. A representative from the couple confirms the report. Darby, do you have a comment regarding your impending divorce? Darby? Darby? Oh. 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 We'll be right back.
And here it is, the greatest advance in television since color television itself. The ultimate in performance and convenience. 7-function, remote-control color television, so beautiful it enhances any decor. Clean, modern styling. No knobs or gadgets in sight. Superb cabinetry, master crafted of the finest woods. But the outstanding feature of this great new color set, the one big feature that sets it apart, is an amazing new wireless wizard electronic remote control. So perfected, you can operate every control, all 7 functions, and each function is completely variable. Tint, color, brightness, volume, fine tuning, channel selection, on-off. You can tune either with the remote unit from your easy chair or use the push-button panel in the cabinet. Here, hidden, is the push-button panel. It operates exactly in the same way as the wireless remote unit. These rocker bars control all of the necessary tuning functions. To use the 7-function wireless wizard remote control, turn on the power for the remote amplifier at the set. From then on, the set is operative on remote push-button tuning. This red button lights up and signals that the remote amplifier is on and ready for use. Take the remote unit from its handy storage space, and you're set for hours of pure pleasure. Enjoy your favorite programs, black and white or color. Turn the set on, select your channel, see all color shows in living color. Once you've adjusted fine-tuning for each channel, you never need touch fine-tuning again, either at the set or on the remote unit. But if you want, touch, and you can adjust fine-tuning to suit your taste at any time. If you overtune on this or any other control, just push the companion button to reverse the direction of the control. In the same way, press this rocker bar to adjust the color, variable all the way from black and white to maximum color intensity. To adjust the tint control for natural face tones, press the right rocker bar, or the left. Lets you enjoy the picture you want, the way you want to see it. Right at your fingertips, adjust brightness, lighter, darker. Like all the controls on this remote unit, the volume is fully variable. Select any volume you want. Should the telephone ring or guests arrive and you want to lower the sound for conversation, turn the volume down to your taste. Or surround yourself with room-filling 4-speaker sound. To change channels, press this bar. See all regular programs in crisp, clear, black and white. This selector button changes channels clockwise, in ascending order, to pre-selected local channels. While this front window channel indicator lets you know at a glance what channel you're viewing, even from across the room. This button changes channels counterclockwise to lower numbered stations. When you want to turn off picture and sound, just press this button. It turns off the set amplifier, but the separate remote control amplifier is still on, ready for you to return to any later program you wish to see. To turn off this separate remote amplifier, press this button on the push-button panel. When the red pilot light is extinguished, you know both amplifiers are turned off. Yes, here is the ultimate in television, a supreme achievement in television engineering. A color set that puts RCA Victor years ahead in dependable performance, armchair convenience, luxurious styling. A set where the pride of ownership is truly second only to the pleasure.
We have to stay strong. If you don't stand with your fellow Canadians, then you are a rat. Don't call me a rat, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy.
Again, you and I asked a question about the Constitution. Right. This question is deliberately, if you read it, I won't read it now because apparently that's fucking off board. But the question is clearly regarding my belief in facing your accuser and your belief in Shanny's belief. And I just wanted to be fair. That's it. You guys are under no obligation No, we're not. Fucking have a retarded fucking court battle. I just wanted to make sure that I read accurate. That's it.
Yeah.
Is that
I
fair?
get it. Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying that I didn't want any hurt coming to Vaughn, really. I don't want to hurt.
I don't know the guy from fucking Adam. He comes
I know.
in here screaming at me, calling me a fucking troll. For being what? Funny? For being what? In a fucking painting?
No, I know. That's correct. That's the way I saw it, too. And
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
And it's not against him. I don't know the fucking guy.
No, exactly.
No ill will. Don't care.
See, you're a really good guy because you're saying no ill feelings. That's really cool, bro. So Vaughn, I don't know the stick up your ass today, bro, but like this guy is, you didn't deserve this, Bender. So I'm sorry.
Thank you, brother. And I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking for people to say, oh, poor fucking Bender. No big deal. Water off my fucking back, pal. No big deal. I just want the record to show I said nothing to the fucking guy. Come in, acting fucking crazy, talking about kids being fucking taken. I don't know anything about anything. Thank you, brother.
PTSD.
Maybe so. You didn't do it, Shanny. Rev didn't do it. Dragon Jim didn't fucking do it. I don't know this fucking guy. Secular Opinion didn't fucking do it. So whatever. Fair or unfair? Fucking fair.
Yeah, welcome back, Sec. If you want to come on, mic talk about whatever you want.
Really fucking quick here. Really fucking quick. I want to say one more fucking thing, and then I'm going to mute my mic for about 90 fucking seconds. The guy came in here talking fucking crazy. I was nice. I tried to be fucking cool. Is it not true, Shanny, Rev?
Yeah, you were.
Thank you. And I'm going to stay fucking cool. And I'll be back in 90 fucking seconds, you pissed motherfuckers.
That's awesome. I got to take a piss too, so you gentlemen talk amongst each other while I'm taking a pee.
All right. Well, I mean, can Dragon Jim? I don't know if Jim can come up on mic at all, but he can talk. Sure. Hey, yeah. I mean, you and Sec can talk if you want. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys know each other, right, from the old days, maybe.
Oh, I've seen him around the comment section, kicking around.
Right.
Yeah, cool. Hey, listen, Rev, I gotta say honestly though, don't feel any guilt. You moderated that. You walked on eggshells. You wore baby gloves. You did everything in your power, man. And it's just, it is what it is.
Well, thank you for that, bro. And I mean, I don't think you like I'm sometimes with the people I like, I use names, so I'm not going to do that. I don't like, because you're Secular Opinion. Everybody knows you're secular. I know your real name, though, so you're cool. And, yeah, I just want, it's like, I don't understand, Sec, why he thinks this is a safe space. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I have my biased opinion, of course, but I mean, I can throw it. Well, I mean, first of all, you guys have never, as I've ever seen, done anything against him, really. You know what I mean? Like, all you've had is facilitating a live stream, and there just happens to be people that he doesn't get along with for various reasons, right? Which, I get his side. I mean, let's be honest, he just expects. I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm trying to pick my words carefully, because I don't want to put you guys into the spot. But my opinion is, I mean, we see it every time he goes into a live stream in a hang-up situation.
Right. Well,
it's an individual situation.
An individual situation, exactly accurate.
Fucking individuals, my friend.
Fucking individuals, man. But I'm just saying that's correct, Sec. Because, I can't do this anymore. Okay, I know we're never going to agree on if you like or not like Vaughn. That's cool, it's fine.
Fair enough.
That's very fair, okay? And I'm talking to Sec. But the thing is, I don't
like the fucking guy. The guy comes in here fucking yelling.
No, I go
something dirty.
That's fine, dude. I go back with him. I'm just saying.
Fair enough. I'll be quiet here, man. I'll be quiet.
That's fine.
I just came back from taking a fucking piss.
That's good.
I'll be quiet. I'll listen.
That's a good thing. But my last word, could I finish my statement to Sec? Please. Thank you. I'm just going to close with this. I don't understand why the entire hangout has to become a Protect Von Helton hangout when he comes in. I don't understand why.
Fucking agree, friend.
I love Von, and I'm going to let it go. And I know...
Stand on your own fucking merits there, pal.
Yeah, I like peace amongst men. But, I mean, with Sec and some of these people, they just legit think that Von is not a good dude. And they can have that position, So that's all I'm going to say, and I just want people to get along mostly. That's the way I feel. So anyway, peace and love. Yeah.
But do you think that Mindbender had it right? Don't you think that maybe Kenny wanted to bury the hatchet, right?
I don't know who the fuck Kenny is, my friend. I want to make that fucking clear. I felt like I was a fucking attacked for not fucking getting the accuser in here to face the fucking charges. And I asked that fucking question, and now where I fucking go. Fair or unfair?
Well, like all this happened like 7 to 10
Let's be fair. I say I agree with, in principle, my friend. I fucking agree. I agree. Let the man come in. He was a fucking accused of some fucking crazy fucking shit. Let him come the fuck in here, explain his fucking self, and if he says something fucking crazy, well, boot the fuck out of the goddamn moon.
There you go.
Billy Bubbles puts a PM in there saying, yeah, looks like you put up your high-priced images as NTFs, or NFTs, I mean.
So let's take a look at this.
Cornbread ain't done it.
I wish I would have found this during the Great Debate days. You have no idea.
found this after the Great Debate days.
We've got Sergeant Lobster in the chat, aka Old Petty Bastard. We love him to death. AKA Grampy Lobster, AKA Penny Candies, AKA if you let him talk long enough, he will accidentally do a racism. But we love him because he's our Grampy and we just need our Grampy. Plus he has a pocket full of candy and you can have some. Just don't let him tell you to get it yourself. Don't let him trick you like he got me. Just let you know. Don't let
I'm in a really great musical right now. In 1992, I had sex with the Queen of Monaco. I had my entire fist up her ass.
Yo, Miss Barker, you said that was you laying in the bed. Well, tonight, I got another show tonight. That's not you laying in the bed.
Hey, my name's Robbie Battle, and I've seen Megan Rose 10 times.
Remember, folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Logger channel, you're getting played.
Warning. The following rant contains adult language and advertising. Viewer discussion is advised. Strongly advised.
Oh, you got a man, that evil one-hell guy. You said a nasty word to me. That don't mean.
Get around here acting like this shit's funny and shit. This ain't funny. There's nothing funny about this. This is not a joke. This shit's real. Wow. Oh, we're gonna show you this fucking video where Von Helton uses the N-word. Yeah, so you know the word comes from the word meat, which used to be on birth certificates, right? You do know that shit, right? You do know that there's actual historic precedent for that, right? In fact, we have something here in America called the United College Fund. Should we get rid of that? I mean, it's got the word in it, which is the word. Should we get rid of it? I'm all in favor of getting rid of it. Just let me know where to sign. I'll get rid of that motherfucker right now. Because by God, we ought not use these words anymore. Right? And what does it mean anyway? It's just another word for the word. That's all it is. That's all it is. But we're going to make a big issue about it. And what about the word why aren't those as supposedly as heinous as the word why? Why is that? Why? Are we going to get on here and say that some words are worse than others? Oh, well, there goes freedom of speech out the window then, doesn't it? But yeah, we're going to take a totally innocuous word, the word, the Old English version of the word, which is what the word is today. It's the same goddamn word. Oh, well, you don't understand, Vaughn. You have to use the A. It's got to be instead of... And so that makes a difference. No, it doesn't. It's still the same fucking word, you moron. But you're going to say it's okay for to say that word, but it's not okay for me as a Native American to say it, or for a white man to say it, or for an Asian man to say it. That's a load of horseshit, and you know it. What needs to happen, here's what needs to happen with this word. What needs to happen is whenever a comedian uses it, or some person on the street, we get their information and we sue the fuck out of them for discrimination. Because I'm being discriminated against. You can say you can use this word, but I can't use it? Bullshit, that's discrimination. That's open and shut discrimination. So I'm going to sue your fucking ass. I see you saying that word, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you into the ground for millions. Guess how long that fucking shit will last? It'll last about 2 seconds. Because nobody's going to want to get sued millions of dollars for using a fucking word. And you know now they're killing people for using that word? They're killing people. I could show you the videos on YouTube. They're actually killing people for using the word. And the only thing that means is it's another word for that's all it is. But we're going to kill people now for using that word. Seriously, guys? Okay, if we're going to rise to the level of where we're killing people over this word now, well, then I'm not only going to sue you, I'm going to threaten you. I'm going to threaten you with attempted murder.
How did you think that it was going to be good for your channel to fake cancer?
I did not do it for my channel. I wasn't very well. I don't know what I was saying.
So you.
Ja, Tertnes er fortsatt veldig sliten, ser det ut som. Eller hvordan er formen, Tertnes? Du ser veldig sliten ut. Kan du fortelle oss noe om taktikken for å komme tilbake neste omgang? Det er ikke så veldig mye vettug å få ut av henne akkurat nå, men stjernespilleren, jeg lurer på, kommer du til å starte neste omgang, tror du? Ja, jeg tror vi setter tilbake til studio, kan vi?
One of the involvement you had is immaterial. 216 children are dead because of what you fucks did.
Dear Lord, it is hotter than a Filipina escort.
Yo, Miss Parker, you said that was you laying in the bed. Well, tonight, I got another show tonight that's going to prove that's not you laying in the bed. You can snipe me all you want because you are going to be angry when I'm done with you.
See, I wonder if she'll snipe this. Because this understand that Sam said he got more or less permission. He checks in with Miss Parker to get permission because Miss Parker would do shit like this.
I gave a whole bunch of white people motherfucker watch me do it again. Hey, all the white people listening. All y'all white people who are listening, I want you to take a deep breath and say, nigger, real
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I used to do all permission, all the white
Right? So it's out of the question that she might tell him. Like, I never heard Sam call G-Man the N-word. Right? I personally never heard him say that. I said he called the man a coon.
Hey guys, Reb here. I got a little bit of an update for you. I was personally talking to a Google employee in chat, and basically what was told to me, okay, I got hooked up with a tech support person that really couldn't help me at first, so.
Oh God, here it comes. No.
Ah!
It's water. It's like pee a little bit. Oh.
Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ.
I got a turtle head poking out.
Frank, no.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of Grampy Lobster. I think Grampy Lobster is a wimp. Now I know he's in a wheelchair. You know, now I know it's really easily, Grampy Lobster can be easily beat up. Easily. Being the wheelchair that he's in, Right now he's weak. I mean, he has a weakness. His wheelchair makes him weak. His wheelchair makes him weak. It's funny. People can take advantage of him. Actually, people can take advantage of people like him. You know, if people really found out, if people outside, wherever he lives, you know, New Haven, anybody in New Haven sees Grampy Lobster, beat the fuck out of this guy. Who cares if he's in a fucking wheelchair? I'm telling you, anybody in New Haven sees this guy, this old man in a wheelchair, beat the fuck out of him because he's a fucking bully. Beat the fuck out of him. Anybody in New Haven, anybody knows Grampy Lobster, beat the fuck out of him. You know? It shows you exactly, this guy is a bully. Even in a wheelchair, he's a fucking bully. Bullies deserve what they get. Grampy Lobster deserves what he gets. To be honest. I think all trolls deserve what they get. That's my honest opinion, you know? That's my honest opinion. I think Grampy Lobster deserves what he gets. I'm hoping bad things will happen to Grampy Lobster. I'm hoping bad things happen to all the fucking trolls. You know? That's my intention. I hope Grampy Lobster's fucking, you know, no one should help Grampy. I'm telling you, do not help Grampy Lobster. He may be in a wheelchair, but do not help this fucking ass. Leave him stranded in the middle of nowhere, because that's what I would do. You know, I would take him and take him in the middle of the forest and just leave him there. That's what I would fucking do. Make him feel helpless, because that's the way he does to me all the time. That's why he deserves what he gets. I think he deserves what he gets, to be honest. You know? That's my honest opinion. I would leave that fucker in the middle of the forest with all the wild animals and just walk away. You know, that's what I would fucking do. Let the animals eat him, you know? Because he is a wasted human being. I realize that Grampy Lobster is a waste of human being. Because we don't need negative people like him. And we don't need negative people like you fucking. Because all you want to do is hurt people. You know? That's all you guys care about, is hurting people, making fun of them. I call you a disgrace. That's what I call you. For being you're white, I realize that most of you are fucking white, and you guys are the biggest disgrace to humanity, to your own kind. You are the biggest disgrace of your own fucking kind on this fucking planet. And Grampy Lobster, you know, if he represents his own white kind, he's a disgrace. You know, it's funny, he's supposed to be your elder. Grampy Lobster's supposed to be the elder. You're supposed to look up to your elder. This elder right here, I would not look up to this guy. I wouldn't even watch this guy. I would let him die and rot. That's my personal opinion, you know? I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of this fucking coward. Because that's what he is, he's a coward. You know? He's a bully and a coward. He talks so much shit and he lies. You know, that's what cowards do best. They love lying. You guys lie a lot. Make up all kinds of fucking shit. You guys make up all kinds of fucking shit just to make fun of me. I noticed that. You guys make up all kinds of fucking shit to make fun of me. Hey, Grampy Lobster does that too. Grampy Lobster makes up lies. You know, only a lying piece of shit like him. He's a lying piece of shit that deserves to be fucking... What I would do, I would kill this fucker. Like I said, go to a fucking forest, and I'll leave him out there. That's what I would do. That's what I would fucking do. Let him slowly be tortured in the middle of the forest. Get him lost, you know? Get the fucker lost. And he deserved to be slowly tortured since he's been doing that to me all the time. Since he's been doing that to me all the time, I realize how he really is as a fucking human being. I realize Grampy Lobster dehumanizes people like me. He dehumanizes people. All you trolls dehumanize people that are different. And you guys call yourself, you're not different, you're normal. You are a normal fuckhead. Supporting a normal fuckhead. You guys are not fucking, you're not fucking different. You're a typical, you know, prejudiced motherfucker. That's what you are. You're a typical prejudiced motherfucker that likes to bully people for your entertainment. That's exactly what you are. You're a typical prejudiced motherfucker. Look at Grampy Lobster. He's 100% a prejudiced motherfucker. He doesn't like LGBT. I'm assuming that all you fuckers out there don't like LGBT. That's the reason why you're trolling. You don't like LGBT. That's truth. That's fact. That is fucking 100% fact. That's why you're fucking with me all the time. You know? So you're not in support of LGBT. You listen to this racist motherfucker because he's a racist motherfucker. He is a fucking... I look at him as a right wing now. He's a right wing prejudiced motherfucker. He is the KKK. Grampy Lobster is the KKK. I didn't know they had KKK people up in New Haven. You know? I didn't know they had KKK people in New Haven. You know? There must be a lot of prejudiced fucks up north. I realize there must be a lot of fucking prejudiced white motherfuckers up north. And Grampy Lobster's one of them. I bet he has a big group of prejudiced fucks. I bet he is in the KKK. Grampy Lobster is in the KKK. Look it up. He doesn't quit. Only a KKK guy like him would fucking fuck with me. Only a KKK guy like him will fuck with me. And his son must be in the KKK too. You know? They're all pedophiles. Yeah. Here's Grampy Lobster support of pedophiles and child trafficking. And he's defending the rich assholes. Yeah, Grampy Lobster is in support of pedophiles and child trafficking. Because that's why he is fucking defending them. That's why he's trolling them. You know? I'm exploiting Grampy Lobster for supporting pedophiles, cannibalism, and child trafficking. That's what Grampy Lobster is supporting right now. That's what he's doing right now. That's why you guys are trolling me. You guys are in support of pedophile, child trafficking, and cannibalism. For the record, that's why you're trolling me, because I'm against this shit. I'm against all this shit. So you trolls, you know, I'm exploiting you trolls for defending the pedophiles. You know, I'm exploiting Grampy Lobster for defending pedophiles, child trafficking, and cannibalism. I'm exploiting Grampy Lobster. He's in support of it. You know, that's why he has McDonald's, Burger King, and fucking Wendy's, because that's part of the rank. That's part of the pedophile. All the big, huge, major Fortune 500 companies, all the big, huge, mega churches, they're all in support of the human trafficking. You know? Oh yeah, he can't say shit now. He cannot say shit because I just noticed that. Yeah, I'm telling you, Grampy Lobster is in support of it, and that's why he's fighting me. That's why he thinks it's a joke right now.
Fuck yourself, dickhead.
You know, like I said, Grampy Lobster, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Grampy Lobster and all you trolls do not know what you're getting yourself into because you're in support of fucking pedophiles. You're in support of it. If you display, hey Grampy, I dare you display McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. I I dare you display it. I want it's funny. Come on, Grampy, look up your Burger King, McDonald's. You're in support of it. You're in support of human cannibalism. You're in support of cannibalism. You're in support of fucking human trafficking. Only a pedophile like you would support these kind of groups. Only a pedophile like Grampy Lobster would support these fucking groups. You know? Only a pedophile like Grampy Lobster would support these fucking groups. That's why he displayed Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. So yeah, I realize, it's funny how, you wonder why I'm against rich assholes. You wonder why I'm against rich assholes. You wonder why I'm against, because they are the sickest motherfuckers on this fucking planet. They are less than the 1%. They are less than 1% of this planet, and they're the sickest motherfuckers on this fucking planet. That's what they are. And they are the ones who are doing sick motherfucking shit. I'm gonna tell you that less than 1%, they do human sacrifice, they do child sacrificing. It's funny, America has undocumented child. I'm gonna tell you, Grampy Lobster supports undocumented child in America. This is how they get away with murder. This is how rich people get away with murder. Having undocumented child. You know? So yeah, I'm telling you, Grampy Lobster does not know what he's getting himself into right now. He does not know what he's getting himself into right now. You know? Because America, it's funny, America's been selling undocumented child for thousands of years, actually, since America was founded. I think 900 years? You think it's 900 years? Yeah. So they've been. It's funny. Pizzagate. It's funny about Pizzagate. We'll talk about Pizzagate. How they sell children in the good old capital. Yeah, good old Washington D.C. Isn't it kind of fucked up that you guys support it's funny. Your politicians are part of it too. Your politicians are part of this madness. And really, it's funny that your politicians are being manipulated by these same people. These people that are above the law. These people are manipulating your politician. Your politicians are being fucked. They always be, blackmail. Do you understand what blackmail is? Because that's what Grampy Lobster does. Grampy Lobster's good at blackmailing. That's what Grampy Lobster's good at. He's good at blackmailing. Do you understand what blackmail does? This is exactly what they do with the politicians. They blackmail. The right and the left. The right and the left is corrupt. I'm gonna tell you, the right and the left is fucking corrupt. Right and the left is corrupt. They're both in cahoots with each other, but it's not the people on the outside. It's more the people on the inside. That is corrupt, Oh yeah, they just arrested about 24 human traffickers. They're all Americans. They're your typical average schmo. They're your typical average schmo, especially in big major cities, because that's where all the human traffickers are. Since Grampy Lobster lives near New York, there's big traffic in New York, Chicago, all the big major cities. That's what, and down in Texas, Houston, Dallas, Oh yeah. So yeah, it's funny. Ilona is right. Ilona is right. I'm gonna tell you, Ilona is 100% right about human trafficking and what they do. Ilona is 100% right about what they do to their fucking people. I'm gonna tell you, Ilona is 100% correct. They do, and she's right about what's going on. There are people, the rich assholes are above these less than 1% are above the law. It's funny, these less than 1%, you gotta understand the less than 1%, they're profiting off you on your fucking war. Yeah, they're profiting on your war, they're profiting on your politics. They profit off you on every fucking thing. I think they take about 80% of the planet's wealth. I think they take 80% of the planet's wealth. You pay your taxes to these fucking people. That's what you do. You pay your taxes to these fucking less than 1%. All that money funnels to them. All that money funnels to them. So you're not really paying your taxes. You're paying taxes, but who are you paying your taxes to? Guess what? The government is a corporation invented by these 13 families. These 13 families created the fucking government. These 13 families created the government. So basically, they're making money off of you. On your taxes. You gotta make a profit somehow. You think the government people created it? No, the government was not created by the people. Government was not created by the people. It was created by these fucking 13 families. Rothschild? You know Rothschild? Grampy Lobster should know Rothschild. He's a big major guy. He's a big major one, Rothschild. Yeah. And Grampy Lobster should be intelligent enough to know who the families are. You think the government wasn't created by the people? I'm gonna tell you, the government wasn't created by the people. It's just like any other corporation. Somebody started it, made a business. It's a business. It's created by the very few. The people never created the government. That's one big horseshit lie. I'm telling you, that's one big horseshit lie. You have to be a stupid idiot to believe the government was created by the people. You have to be a stupid fucking idiot. This shows you this is what happens when you fucking hang around with Grampy Lobster. This is what happens when you hang around with Grampy Lobster. He makes you stupid. He makes you dumb. You're all fucking stupid. I think all you trolls are the dumbest fucks on the fucking planet. Because you're not even aware what's going on your fucking planet. You realize you're not even aware what's fucking going on your planet. It's in plain sight, and you guys are that stupid. Guess what? Expect the big bubble coming. Expect the big bubble come. The big bubble is coming. Don't know exactly when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come. And Grampy Lobster's gonna suffer when that thing comes. Grampy Lobster's gonna suffer. We all are gonna suffer. I'm gonna tell you, we all are gonna suffer when that bubble comes. When that bubble pops, I can't wait for the bubble to pop. To be honest, I can't wait for the bubble to pop. I can't wait to see all the fucking business drop like a fucking rock. I can't wait to see it. And it's funny about Tom Rogers. Tom Rogers, he's gonna get worse. You know, he doesn't understand how the economy is. The economy, basically, your economy is holding humanity. Our economy is holding humanity hostage. All your businesses, people, are holding humanity hostage. And this is the reason why people suffer. Is because Grampy Lobster, who supports him, he's basically, if you look at Grampy, he's a terrorist, and he likes to hold a gun in your fucking head and tell you should work hard and pay bills. That's what Grampy Lobster is. He's a fucking terrorist. He wants you to work hard, be a good obedient slave. That's what Grampy supports. He wants you to white people, because that's what it is. Be a good obedient slave to the white racist fucks, because that's what they are. White people are the most racist fucks on this fucking planet. I'm gonna tell you, white people, like Grampy Lobster, are the most racist fucks. Very selfish fucks. Because that's all they are. They're very selfish, racist fucks. Hey, you know what's funny? Trial. Hey, Grampy Lobster, did you see the trials? We have racism has never left. I'm gonna tell you, Grampy, did you see the trials? Did you see the trials? It's all over the news. They acquitted a white person. And they gave a life sentence to it. Here I go, Grampy. I'm right and you're wrong. Racism has never left. Look at your fucking trial. Look how racist your fucking justice system is. Look at how racist your justice system is. You know? They acquitted. It's funny. I found this white guy. You know, he went to trial and he killed 2 people. And the judge was white, and they acquitted him. And then I found out there was a black guy. You know, they were about this black guy was innocent. And I found out that he was they were gonna fucking electrocute an innocent black guy. And it shows you. And then turn around, they don't want to acquit him. They gave him a life sentence instead. So that shows you exactly how racist America is. America is a fucking racist state. America is so prejudiced and racist. You know, that's a fact. You know, get a reality check, you fucking stupid fucks. I'm telling you, get a reality check. Racism has never left America. Racism has never left. You guys are so damn stupid. You support this? You trolls support racism. You support child trafficking. You support... Yeah, you do. Dude, you do support it because I'm against racism. Grampy Lobster is a fucking racist. You trolls are racist. You can laugh at... I don't care, laugh at me. You are a racist. I don't give a fuck what you... I want you to laugh at. Because you're looking like an idiot moron right now. You trolls look like an idiot moron right now. Being honest with you. You're the one who's looking like a fool. You support racism, trolls. Even though you say you guys think it's a joke, but you guys are. It's not a joke. You are in support of racism, trolls. You are in support of racism. You know? I'm telling you, trolls, you're getting yourself into a deep hole. I'm gonna tell you, trolls, you are getting yourself into a deep hole right now. You're putting yourself in a deep hole. You know, you are in support of pedophiles. You are in support of child trafficking. You're supporting cannibalism, and you're in support of racism. And here you are making fun of me. Here you are making fun of me.
Are you ready, Keith?
I'm telling you, trolls, you're the one who's you're setting yourself up for failure. Trolls, you're setting yourself up for failure right now. Trolls, I'm telling you, trolls, you're setting yourself up for failure. You know, I don't care if you agree or disagree. You know, I realize you guys disagree with me for that. Because I realize how delusional you really are. I mean, all you trolls are very delusional white fucks. You're the typical white fucks that are very delusional, you know, that only has one side. Just like you're the exact image of Grampy Lobster because he only sees one side, you know? That's his side. That shows you how delusional you really are, you know? And it's funny, the universe doesn't revolve around you guys, white people. White people, the universe does not revolve around you fuckers. You think you're thinking the same? You're not. You're just a waste. You're just you abuse human beings. You know, like white people like you like to abuse human beings. You know, that's what you do. Right now, look at me right now. Look at the white fucks that I got in my fucking room. Look at the white. I know they're white. I know exactly they're all fucking white. You know, this is the way I look at white people. If anybody who supports Grampy Lobster is automatically white. Anybody who supports Grampy Lobster is automatically white. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You're nothing but a racist fuck. You know, if you support Grampy Lobster, you're a fucking racist fuck. You're automatically white. That's the way I look at you. Anybody who supports Grampy Lobster is automatically a white fuck. I don't give a fuck what race you have. You're a sellout, just like Grampy Lobster. You're a sellout. You know, all these fucking white fucks I have in my fucking room, they're all fucking sellouts. That's what they are. They sold us out. You know, that's what Grampy Lobster is. He's nothing but a fucking sellout. You know, his intelligence basically suppresses people. That's what he does. He's the oppressor. You know, he's the suppressor. He's the oppressor. He's the one who wants to keep us believing in his white fucking stupid culture. His white culture stole a lot. I mean, he steals a lot from a lot of people. And that's what Grampy Lobster do right now. He's stealing. He steals it and then changes it. This is exactly how America is about. Look at Grampy Lobster. This is what America and Grampy Lobster are exactly alike. They change history. They create their own history. And Grampy Lobster does exactly the same thing. He's just the image of what America used to be. They're all nothing but fucking liars. That's what America is about. They're all fucking liars. And Grampy Lobster is one of those liars. That's what he is. He's like I said, he's the exact image of what America is. A fucking lie. You know? Yeah, did you hear about Biden giving some of the land back to the natives? Did you hear about Biden giving back some of the land back to the natives? Because, you know, Grampy Lobster and his white folks, they broke all the treaties. That the natives, you know, they broke everything. They broke the treaty. So now Biden's gonna rewrite the treaty. I mean, he's gonna conform to the treaties for the native people. So yeah, the natives, you know, I'm hoping they dismantle America. I wish that America would be dismantled. You know, did you know, like I said, did you know America has been charged with 5 counts of genocide? Did you know that, Grampy Lobster? Did you hear about that, Grampy? I thought you were intelligent. Did you hear that the UN has charged America 5 counts of genocide for the brown, black, guess what? The brown, black, indigenous people. Did you know the black people in America were indigenous? This shows you the prejudiceness of what America really was. Grampy Lobster doesn't know about it. Did you guys know that America has been charged 5 counts of genocide? You guys are supposed to be smarter than me. You should have all this information. You're supposed to be smarter than me, trolls. I'm just a dumbass truck driver. That's what I am. I'm a fucking dumbass truck driver. I guess shut your fucking mouth. What's up, trolls? Did you know that America, the UN charged America 5 counts? I'm repeating this. The UN charged America for 5 counts of genocide. The black people is one of them. They're trying. Guess what? White people are trying to get rid of the black people. The natives are another one. That's still going on. The genocide is still going on with the natives today. America is still doing that today. Yeah, they're killing all the fucking women. This is exactly what white people do best. This is exactly what I'm talking about, white people. They're killing the women, the native women. So that tells you something. It tells you something about the culture of America. Yeah, look at the ghetto. Guess who created the ghetto? White people. Come on, trolls. I thought you guys were smart. I thought you guys were fucking smart. I'm telling you that America has been charged 5 counts of fucking. One thing you gotta understand, it's always gonna come back to, like I said, it's always gonna come back to America. America is gonna get hit hard. I'm gonna tell you, America's gonna get hit hard. The white people, I look at this way, the white people are gonna get hit hardest. I look at this way, the white people in America is gonna get hit the hardest. You either stop your ignorance right now. I realize that you white fuckers out there need to stop your fucking ignorance and prejudice and greed. You gotta stop being greedy. It's funny, I haven't read anything. I realize all I have to do is ignore these fuckers. I don't have to talk to these fuckers. I ain't even read one thing. It's really easy to ignore because, they're like little children. They want attention. This is exactly what these people are about. They're like little children that wants attention. The best thing to do I look at it this way, the best thing to do to a children is to ignore them. Let them cry, let them spout. Let them say whatever they want to say. This is exactly how children behave. They haven't grown up yet. See, the people I have in my room haven't even grown up yet. They're still behaving like children. So basically, just treat them like good children. If they want to be treated like children, if they like to be like a child, then treat them like a child. That's the way I'm doing to them right now. They are child. They're children. So all I have to do is, hey, trolls, go on a timeout. You're on a timeout right now. So all I do is just look at it. I don't have to read your stuff. I don't have to read anything. I can just do this. Watch this. This is the fun part. And you guys get pissed off when you do that, You guys get pissed off when you do that. You give me thumbs down, that's when you're pissed off. It's really easy. It's funny, put it in timeout. I'm putting all these children on timeout because they don't want to grow up, All they want to do is be a little child, That's all you have to do. It's really easy to do. Like I said, you're in my chat room, I can do whatever the fuck I want, You're in my chat room, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and it's really easy. That's what a white person would say. The Republicans, they sold us out. The Republicans and the Democrats, they fucking sold us out. That's what I say. The Republicans and the Democrats sold us fucking out. That's what I'm telling you. Republicans and Democrats have sold us out. All these trolls right here, they support pedophile. Yeah, the Republicans and Democrats, they sold us out. They're all sellouts. That's what they are. They all support the rich, pedophile, greedy motherfuckers. They all support the rich, greedy ass pedophile motherfuckers. That's what they did. This is what sellouts do best. They're in support of a fucking greedy system that supports pedophiles. Yeah, the system itself supports pedophiles. So these people right here support pedophiles. That's what they did. That's what they're doing. They're supporting pedophiles. Yeah. Oh yeah, now they're pissed off because I have the power. I have the power to put them on timeout. This is what happens when you come to my room. It's like I have the power. I look at it this way. You people that are trolling me, you're in support of you're a sellout and you're in support of the human trafficking, the millionaire pedophiles, and the cannibalism on this fucking planet. I look at it this way, all you trolls, Grampy Lobster, that's what you're supporting right now. The system that you believe in, you think is normal, is a system that's designed to fucking support pedophile billionaires, trillionaires. Pedophile millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires. That's what the system is about. That's what Grampy Lobster supports. That's what all these trolls support. They all support that. That's why they come in here and they troll me 24/7, 7 days a week. These defenders for the pedophiles. They are defending the pedophiles. That's what they are. They are defending the pedophiles. These trolls are defending the pedophiles. I'm going to keep on repeating that over and over in my fucking videos. Grampy Lobster supports the pedophiles. Because look at him. Look at this fucking chat room. All the trolls that are underage is in his chat room. All the trolls that are underage are in Grampy Lobster's chat room. So that tells you that he supports pedophiles. So yeah, there you go. Have a nice day.
Everywhere is full, and I don't have friends. I don't have anybody. And I have family that cuts bellies open and murders people bloody, and then there's other people, and what am I supposed to do? And because he saved me from methadone poisoning, and he just freaked out and said, he was moving to a new house, and he owes me a dildo, and I have nowhere to go.
Hello. If you're normal, you're brainwashed. If you believe that you are normal in this world, you're brainwashed.
That's a fucking high compliment that my work and my comedy is like Roseanne's. I'm like, wow. I impressed Tom Arnold, okay? And not only did I impress Tom Arnold, I impressed fucking Charlie Sheen. Charlie fucking Sheen saw my shit.
When somebody is attacked, this is the craziest shit that I have ever heard in my fucking life. Are you like reptilians? That's what you people act like. You're so evil that you act like some kind of non-human creature.
Anyway.
Who did?
Gator. This is a Westwood motel. This is the office. This is the manager.
Yes, sir.
The manager.
Yeah. We don't rent rooms for $20.
They don't.
Plain and simple.
Gator dropped me off here for $20. That's all I have. They said it's about 55. It's cold. I have no blankets. The police department has no person. They said the homeless places are filled. Junction City is full.
You say you're a little tired this morning, is that right?
I am tired.
She is very tired. That's actually, I heard, your favorite activity to do at the center here is to take a little nap.
Take a nap many times as I can.
You sound like a very busy lady. Yes. Later today, Flossie's family is going to be coming out here to throw you a big birthday party. Are you excited for your party?
Not one bit.
What would you would rather be taking a nap, huh? Flossie, the people on TV want to know what the secret is to being able to live so long.
I don't know. I don't fight it. I live it.
She doesn't fight it, she lives it. Any secret food or anything we can all be eating every day to stay alive as long as you?
No.
I heard a big noise sounding like a truck. I said, what in the world is that? So I was finna get out. He said, no, you ain't. He said, I said, what is that out? He said, that's a tornado. So he let the windows up and held me down in the seat. And I was hollering, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It was down and it went up and went right over my van. Thank you, Lord. But that's what happened. It come right over my head.
I can't even imagine the feelings you guys must have been going through. So you actually helped her get her down, right, Alan?
Yep, I told her to lay down, and I covered her over.
Have you guys ever been through a tornado
No,
before?
I never seen one in my life.
When you look around at all the damage, I mean, what kind of damage have you guys seen?
It was just, it stopped flying in the air. I guess where it done took up here. It was flying out in the air, so it went to the right behind the slaughterhouse. Then it went up, wasn't it? Then it come back down, and it went on around.
When you look down at yourselves and you see that you're okay, what goes through your mind, seeing that you're all right?
That God had an angel over us, and that's what I see. God is good, because that van, it tipped it a little bit, and that tornado just went over that van, because it came straight to us. And when I said, Jesus, 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 that tornado went up over his...
You know what, Jason? How about you stop talking crap about me? Because all I've been doing was trying to take care of you. Do you even see that I try to take care of you? Or are you just so toxic and so fucking selfish and so narcissistic that you're talking shit literally about someone who's done everything she could to help you with this? Don't fucking talk shit about me like that and say I need to fucking die. Why should I fucking die when I'm trying to fucking help you? And I have been this entire thing. All day I've been trying to fucking help you, and you've been doing nothing but treating me like fucking shit, dude. Just lie there and be in pain for all I fucking care.
Now, the Geek Room has uploaded a video on their YouTube channel with some guy by the name of Tyrone.
Then I'm gonna fuck on the Greyhound bus. Talking about some fucking punishment. My dick is the punishment. That's your wife. I had her titties clapping like a standing ovation, motherfucker. Now, okay, I'm coming. When I mean coming, you ask your wife exactly what I fucking mean. You have your wife ready for me, Vaughn. From the back. Oh, dick stuff.
Right now, as I speak to you, I have... Where is this from? Dave's Kitchen or something? Jesus Christ, I can't do it.
He's a highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a gun from Arizona, ragtime cowboy Joe.
It's Dave's Kitchen or something, right? Something like that. Jesus fuck. I can't even, like, get the name of a restaurant right. Dave's Kitchen?
What the hell was I even going to talk about, trolls? Channy, help me. Oh my God, I was going to talk about something. The Lord wants me to be happy, and He blesses so much. He does. Jesus is always good. And now I came on here to rage about trolls, and I actually just took time to talk about something I really enjoy, which is this game, man. I really enjoy this game. It's so much to get the prop, Malorian arms, flamethrower, fucking gun. Yeah.
Dude, what was up with that?
Oh, dude, you're giving me a platform to do something awesome. I wanted to just say that Monty called my wife trash, so I want to say that Monty is a fat fucking bitch-titted... What? What the fuck?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV. I am G-Man, your host. I'm saying this as a black man living in the United States of America. When comments were made by Shanny for Christ regarding using the N-word, I was not happy about it. I lashed out against it, and I forgave it, and I left it alone, and I have had a great relationship with her ever since. Now, the Geek Room has uploaded a video on their YouTube channel with some guy by the name of Tyrone, who is, in my opinion, openly threatening to rape Shanny for Christ if she continues to use language like this. I think the Geek Room lives somewhere in, you're somewhere over here, I think, I don't know if it's Maryland or Delaware, but I need somebody who lives in that area to immediately call the authorities. I already did. I think there needs to be more people, especially women out there who heard what this man said, and they need to speak out against it. If you do not, you are saying that this kind of behavior is perfectly okay. Okay? The bottom line is, at the end of the day, this man threatened to sexually violate Shanny for Christ because of something that she said a long time ago. Not only is the Geek Room endorsing it, the Geek Room did not put a disclaimer in their video claiming that they do not necessarily endorse what was being said. Therefore, they should be held liable to what was actually said too. Not only the Geek Room, anyone who has financially supported it, given the video a thumbs up, or anything like that, those people should also be held accountable for what came out of this man's mouth. And now my message is directly toward this Tyrone. Tyrone, I'm gonna tell you straight up, dude, not now, because I can't do it now, but later on tonight, I'm gonna stick my size 11 so far up your behind, and let me be specific about what I'm talking about. I'm going to have an open show where I'm going to invite you to come into the room, and we're going to see who the real man is at the end of the day, man. We're going to have an adult conversation, and we're going to see whether or not you actually care about black people, sir.
Man, you're really that fucking stupid.
Do you realize how many times the government tried to kill him?
He knows he used to buy her weed.
That's right, dude. I was like a surrogate dealer. I'm a son now. I'm a son.
And if you want to,
I'm a son, baby.
And if you want to, you may be able to see my old dealer on my Facebook because I'm friends with him.
I bet you are. I saw that tongue action, baby.
Oh, God, no!
I love you.
Oh, no, no.
Going
For idiots out there, I have been very open about my sexuality, that I am bisexual and have been all through YouTube. So to be called homophobic while just making jokes, like all people do is make jokes, and for me to I've now corrected myself, because obviously it hurts people's feelings and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I used to joke by saying the N-word. I apologize. I'm sorry. I will remember that people can't take jokes. But I will say, ladies, if you're open, call me. We're looking for a, you know.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yes, your dreams will come true, baby.
Don't. Oh, shit. Oh my God, well, okay. Whatever.
So anyway, he's giddy. So ladies, I guess I am homophobic. Ooh.
I want to say, Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I repent. I was just on my knees. I took a really bad hit of something, and I had an event. And I threw up a little bit in the toilet.
Please seek some therapy.
You know that you're living and breathing, and that things are going on around you, but it feels like you're not participating in life.
I look like crap right now, but I had a hell of a few days dealing with some hatred from people who, you know, want to continue to hate on me. So I ended up in this scenario. But I just want to thank you, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, for like having me and my husband so much at the end of your video, and like almost my husband like closing the video out, and me, I'm like staring under the. I just want to thank you so much for that. I'm like truly honored, Shane. Yeah, and you told me to die how many times during the process of feeling pain? Really, that's how most people handle it. Is they tell people to die.
No, just get away from me. It's like, I hurt so bad. Just please either help me or leave.
A weird video. In this video, I am not going to be down talking LGBTQ, but I'm certainly not going to be promoting it. I'm just going to be asking a question. It's going to take a long time to ask it though. So this video is basically for anyone who is in the LGBT community, who is not in the atheist reaction community. Let me say this again. This video is for those people who are LGBTQ, who are not in the community. Every year, you guys have a gay pride parade. You guys all how you want to be treated as equals. You're always talking about how to learn how to accept your lifestyle and everything. Again, this is not about my opinion and what I think about these things and whatnot. It's not about that. I just want to point something out though. But every single year, you guys are always talking about in some function or something like that about how you're being discriminated against and you want to be treated like equals. You want to be able to get married and all this other stuff and whatnot. I have a question for you. How do you know somebody is pro LGBTQ and how do you know if somebody's against LGBTQ? Okay, that's easy, GTV or G-Man. You might say, I know that somebody is for LGBTQ. They speak out for it, or if they go to a parade, or if they buy memorabilia, or they try to help out with their rights. So how do you know somebody's against it though? Well, somebody's against it because they preach against it and they say that they don't like the lifestyle and everything and whatnot. there's a gray area to this though, guys. And the gray area is this. What about the person that goes out there, say that pro LGBTQ, and then make fun of heterosexuals that are not gay, and they repeatedly do this kind of thing? Are they supporters of LGBTQ? Yes or no? Ah, the plot thickens. Right now on YouTube, there's a group of people on YouTube saying G-Man's gay, G-Man's gay, G-Man's gay. I have told them on multiple occasions that I am a heterosexual male, I'm straight, I only like women. My opinion of this whole LGBTQ thingy is all over the internet. There are people not even in this community that's still talking about some of the things I said on the Drunken Peasants, what I did on the what I did on Debate Talk for You and some of these other programs that I've been on talking about these things. I'm pretty bull about it. But I still got people who claim that they're pro LGBTQ, and they're saying that that G-Man's that way, even though I've told them on multiple occasions that's not the case. Now, one or two things is going on here. They're either trying to deceive the public into believing a lie, or they're just teasing me. It doesn't really matter which one they're actually doing. What they're universally doing, and this is just my opinion, is proof. Okay, here we go. Then why tease heterosexual male about being LGBTQ? Bad a minute. If you want to tease somebody and you wanted to hurt somebody, wouldn't you say like they're fat, their head is big, they got a bulged up eye or something, or something? If you're trying to fight for a group of people to have equal rights, why then would you decide that you're going to tease people of being that thing that you want to be normal? And in this case, is LGBTQ. Think about that a minute. When the Geek Room goes out there, or Ms. Parker goes out there and say, G-Man is LGBTQ, what are they really saying about themselves? They're saying that they're not for LGBTQ. They're saying that they're against it. Think about that a minute, though. Think about it. Why would somebody who knows the struggle that these people got to go through go around teasing somebody about being that thing? That doesn't sound like somebody who wants to be equal, or somebody who wants them to have equal rights. That sounds like they actually agree with the church that it's wrong. That's why I'm a little bit confused. As a Christian, I believe that it's normal to be heterosexual. I believe that you gotta be a little different to be LGBTQ as a Christian, not to be disrespectful or anything like that. But the atheist community is sending out two messages. The first message is that they are pro LGBTQ. People can do whatever they want in the bedroom. This is the message that they're sending. Then they're saying you can't do whatever you want in the bedroom by going out there and teasing the LGBT community. Because that's what they're doing. They're not teasing me. They're teasing the LGBT community. You understand what I'm saying? When you watch an atheist make a video and say that a heterosexual is something that they are not, they're not making fun of the heterosexual. They're making fun of the thing that they're calling you. How is it funny for them to say, look, here's a question I want to present to the LGBT community. Why is it funny that these people are saying that I'm gay? What's so funny about that? I thought it was normal. I thought that is something that they did in the animal kingdom. Why is it something to laugh at, to sneer at, or whatever? Why is it that? Like, I have a loss for words from that. Some of these people claim that they're into science. They believe that naturally speaking, these things are true, but they're making fun of it all at the same time. How does that work? How does that get you equal rights? How does that help the rest of? Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV. I am G-Man, your host. I'm saying this as a black man living in the United States of America. When comments were made by Shani for Christ regarding using the N-word. I was not happy about it. I lashed out against it, and I forgave it, and I left it alone, and I have had a great relationship with her ever since. Now, the Geek Room has uploaded a video on their YouTube channel with some guy by the name of Tyrone, who is, in my opinion, openly threatening to rape Shani for Christ if she continues to use language like this. I think the Geek Room lives somewhere in they're somewhere over here. I think, I don't know if it's Maryland or Delaware, but I need somebody who lives in that area to immediately call the authorities. I already did. I think there needs to be more people, especially women out there, who heard what this man said, and they need to speak out against it. If you do not, you are saying that this kind of behavior is perfectly okay. Okay? The bottom line is, at the end of the day, this man threatened to sexually violate Shani for Christ because of something that she said a long time ago.
This video goes to David Tits. Okay? Look. Dave, I'm trying to help you, as you know. Now, what happened last night just happened again. Okay? I'm telling you that when males become males, they get a wife, they do their best to take care of the wife, and part of doing the taking care of thing, David Tits, is making them come. Now, I can explain this to you because I think you need it. First of all, David, it's not just a slamming it, right? Again, this video goes out to David Tits, okay? That was part David. It starts with making out, okay? Because I know you don't have a woman, and your mother messed you up real bad. So I'm just trying to help you. I'm being real. David, why has it been that you've been on G Plus all these years, right? And now at YouTube, whatever, right? And no one's ever known you to have a female. Okay, you've never been with a woman, dude. You know, I was a virgin till I was whatever age, you know, when I got with Shani. And I'm proud of that. But see, here's the thing. You're like getting up on almost 50 something, right, David? So I'm going to tell you, it starts. Sorry about that, okay? So here's part 2 for you. I'm going into the specifics, but it starts off with making out in a passionate way. And the thing is, I don't even know if you're capable of that. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. It don't really matter. But here's the thing. It starts with that, and it's kissing usually. And if you know how to use your hands right, you got to get it underneath, you know, you got to get it into the area, the clitoral area of the woman. Now, do you know what a clitoris is, David? See, I don't even know your knowledge. But you gotta figure out what the clitoris is. You're gonna have to Google that and research everything about that area, because it's a lot of nerves for women. You know, like on this is to David Tits. Okay, do you realize that a woman's clitoris is like the part of your penis that has a lot of feeling in it, that makes you get it up and jizz eventually, right? Well, it's like the same thing on a woman. You just have to know right where it is. And then once you're down there and you're kissing it, you got to find that button. You start kissing it and licking it, right, David? This is to David Tits. Okay, I'm trying to teach you things. Now, once you get down there, you start kissing it, you're going to notice you're going to want to insert your index and middle finger into the pussy hole, David Tits. Okay?
You're gonna put it in there, and you're gonna feel on the inside, and you're gonna start noticing that when you really do some nice tongue action on the clitoris, that you're gonna start feeling pulling inwards and outwards of the pussy hole, and this is how you're gonna start feeling something getting bigger at the top, like at your fingertips. You have to do a come here action, David. Okay. This video is for David Tits. It's a male individual development video series. Okay, this is a video on skull of the male situation too for David Tits, because he has to be a man and not a woman. Okay, we're making David Tits a woman. David Anthony Weiser Tits. Okay. Now here we go. You got your fingers in there, and you're feeling this pulling inward and outward. Well, you're going to feel something starting to swell a bit from the northern region, David Tits. Okay? It feels sort of like a sponge. And once you start that feeling, your woman's going to start really liking what you're doing down there. And when you start feeling that, you have to massage it around with your hands. You're around, up and down and around. Right? But mainly it's a come here action. And when you feel her, when she's starting to really moan hard and she's popping, she's about to pop, you got to really finger the shit out of the spongy area, and you lick the shit out of the clit, David Tits. This is a male training video for a female with bitch tits, known as David Anthony Weiser, aka Tits. Piece of trash, non-human trolls. Okay, because that's what you are to me now. You aren't even human to me anymore. Okay, there's this one piece of trash cunt out there, and her name is Tour Bus Whore. She calls herself Tour Bus Whore. So do you actually think that anybody's ever going to listen to your words? Because you're a stupid whore, and you admit it. You say it in your screen name that you're a tour bus whore. Anyway, Shani got a very generous donation from an individual that said, yeah, I am willing to make Shani not be in pain for a day. Because there was one asshole in there that was like, well, it's only going to last 72 hours, so I'm not going to pay $70 for it.
Tag me for nudity?
Who cares? They do that all the time.
Fucking liars.
You people are not human. To me, you are less than bacteria. You are self-propelled by a demonic spirit, and you're not even human anymore. The people that are harassing my wife's videos and mine, you are less than human to me. You're nothing to me. Which is why I could call you the N-word, but I'll never do that. Because it's just dumb for your career. Anyway, I just want people to know that if you are in the comment section, and if you are continually in there, but you're not one of these people, just take a note of how not to be in life. Trolls are non-human. I'm pretty sure I'm done after this situation. Also, you had a massive discovery in Egypt of the Golden City, Luxor. I mean, like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff that's just like, it's going fast, man. Like, it's super fast. Like, it's super duper fast. Like, the prophecy, like, I always say Chuck Missler. I always cite Chuck Missler because he's my main guy, prophecy guy, and learn the Bible from person, Chuck Missler. And he was like, when these things start to happen, it's like, prophecy is like a combination lock. Yeah, I'm doing a video. Yeah, I could do that. Do you want me to come now? Now? All right. See, I'm liking the freedom of this Jay Weezo account because I don't feel like I have to do anything like specific. But this is recent happenings, part 2. But I mean, when I look back at the Trump presidency, and I remember that day, and it was a very specific day. It was after George Floyd was murdered by the police. And now you have that spectacle on the TV, you know, the trial of Chauvin, the guy that asphyxiated a Christian brother, George Floyd, you know. Man, she's loud. Hang on a sec. No, I can't do that right now. This guy was murdered, you know, and people would not take it. They're sick of it, and they went in the streets and they said, damn it, you cops are going to stop killing us. And then you got Trump up there, and he's just like, yeah, I'll just use the military on my own people. That's where Trump lost me. The response to George Floyd is where Donald Trump completely lost me as a supporter. And it was mainly that. Because I believe his policies for 3.5 years were amazing. So, but he really, there's no compassion, you know, and... but when I look back at that, you know, like those years, it was so weird. Like, it felt almost not real with having Trump as president. It was almost like a time warp or like a glitch. Hey, it's Big Pee-Pee Weezo. And this is crazy. Like, I was just crying because I want everybody to go and listen to actually, I want you to look up the live performance of Billy Joel, Goodnight Saigon, and listen to that song because I'll tell you, I've just been praising Jesus that I found it. And this is the truth. Like, I see people, they try and make lies about things that are fucking real. Like me losing my keys. That was real. We didn't scam. We needed money for a key fob. Anyway, I found this pack of cigarettes. It was Pall Malls. I found a pack of cigarettes by Jesus. Jesus did it. And it was in a garbage bag, but it wasn't a garbage bag filled with garbage. It was a garbage bag filled with our stuff. We went through a lot of bags of stuff that we had just left in the garage, you know. Because when you have to move so violently because of trolls, you're like, damn it, I don't care about these bags. We'll take care of them in a while. Then a year goes by and you still have them in there. So this is like a year-old pack of Pall Malls. And they're really strong and good. So I'm just thanking God, you know. But people make things of everything. They made something out of a name I literally just grabbed out of the air, Jay Weezo. And they're like, what? You don't look like that comedian Jay Weezo.
No, I really don't want to do this. I don't think I should have to speak fucking common sense for people. But apparently, common sense is dead in America, and everyone want to cause havoc and be brute, internal forces to each other. And I don't appreciate it one bit, may I say, being the daughter of Jesus Christ and being his eyes and his heart and seeing this among his people. Now, let me be a representation of Jesus Christ here. I am his daughter. I am his begotten daughter, and I am here as his prophetess. Yes, prophetess. Please pay attention to my Breaking the Seals books. And please realize what you are doing to the American people is not good. Okay? You're dealing with very damaged people who are mentally unstable and have post-traumatic stress disorder. And the last thing someone who has post-traumatic stress disorder, when they're in their histrionics, is for you to push them and push them and push them. Because all it's going to do is make them think in their head what they're doing is right and you are the enemy. KKK blah 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 blah. But you don't get is the establishment has been really corrupt, and these people, even though they're being paid by Black Lives Matters or Antifa or all these other splinter groups, what you don't seem to get is they are together working for the same thing. Not to treat them as criminals every single time they call 911. And trust me, you call 911, you will be treated as a criminal by the police. You will. That's how they act.
Yep.
They're authoritarian fucking thugs. And that's the biggest problem. But yet you're laughing at people being pushed over by the goddamn cops. You're bullshit. You're lying. And the only reason why you're saying, oh, poor George Floyd, conservatives, and not condemning the actions of these police officers, brutalizing the people trying to protest, you tell me how that's fair. You tell me why that's good. And you're not actually looking at the actual battlefield. You're not actually looking at the actual evidence. Guess what? I'm not.
Okay, before I get into this, I just freaked out really bad because I am down here in the basement alone.
I'm looking what the people are saying. I'm on fucking Twitter. I'm seeing what they're saying. I'm seeing what's passed around by the actual witnesses. And guess what? The news isn't witnesses because they lie, they distort facts, they twist things so they can gain favor for whatever political movement they're after. Think right. It's a bunch of splinter cells all lumped together in one group. This is an anti-establishment.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Rev here, and I want to make this video to have it on record that, like, this whole thing that's gone on has affected me in many different ways, but I'm going to tell you that at this point in my life with these people right now, I am telling you that I am actually scared for my life and existence. These people have gone so far into harassment that I fear now. I actually have fear for my well-being of myself and my family. So I am requesting that people just blow the whistle on people that will not leave people alone. Like, if you have any, what you get when you come on my channel now, mainly, is performance art. Do you know what performance art is? You probably don't. Most people don't, because it's almost a lost art.
All right. To white content creators, specifically, you really need to stop letting that Mrs. whatever her fucking name is and Black Guy TV on your channel and Yato on your channel, because I figured something out. They're purposely saying the N-word on your channels to get you flagged down. These are actual racists who are actually against white people, who actually want to go and get white content creators taken down off YouTube.
Love is a baked sweet potato.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
One last...
Young friends,
This is a cuckoo bird.
Puff, puff, Cocoa Puffs. Yum, yum, yum. Puff.
Want to have some fun? Watch.
Yum. Oh, wee. Watch out because I'm... Cocoa Puffs! Cocoa Puffs!
It happens all the time. It's because Cocoa Puffs are made with delicious Hershey's cocoa. Luscious little chocolate crisp corn puffs.
Ah, he caught me by surprise. Oh, no.
The powers of hyperactivity. Everybody is cursed.
Do you love me?
Do I love you? We just met a couple of minutes ago. For all I know, you might be a hot, smoking, jaded, wild-eyed, radical dropout.
I am a pot-smoking, jaded, wild-eyed, radical dropout.
I love you.
My mommy and daddy are mad. They're fighting. They're not talking anymore. Somebody's gonna leave. That's what happens. I know. Be friends again. Talk love to each other.
I tell you, I'm a church-going man. You know, I'm a church-going man, and this is all happening because of all the evil and all the sins in all the worlds, you know. And if there's anything that we take away from this, if we're still alive at the end of the day, it's that we've got to stop sinning. We've got to stop sinning and living the way the Lord wants us to live. So that's all I've got to say about that.
So Jason's on, I think Facebook, and he sees this, like, meme. And it said the most stupidest thing I think I've ever read. It said rich people need to be like the working class and get a real job and start working like the rest of us and stop piggytailing and living off the working class. And I sat there and I was thinking, no, rich people don't live off the middle class or the poor at all. They don't piggyback on them at all. And I just see that, and the fucking assholes saying that rich people don't have jobs. I believe they do have jobs. And usually they stay about 16 hours a day on their job. They work hard for what they earn. And yeah, you can bitch and complain and say, oh, it's unfair because they're making more money than me, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that's the position they're in. You know, I'm sure they didn't ask to be in that position. It's a very hard position to be. But to say that they're living off you guys is complete fucking lies. If anything, you guys are living off them through taxes, because most of you guys are on the welfare system. And you're taking the money from the rich people and you're using it for yourself. And then you're bitching about the rich. While you get to work 40 hours a week or 28 hours, 38 hours, because you're probably part-time, because most jobs are part-time. And then you go collect your little welfare check and your fucking food stamps and, you know, have a good old fucking day. I mean, I'm not really knocking the lifestyle. I lived that lifestyle for years, most of my life, in fact. I was on welfare. Because you can't fucking survive on a fucking income like yours. But to blame it on the rich is so fucking unfair. You can't fucking blame that shit on the rich. What you should be blaming it on is your government, especially your Democratic government. Because, see, while they're not voting to raise the minimum wage up, they certainly are voting to raise their salaries. And I think it's happened now 21 times the Democrats have voted to raise their salaries, and it's gone through.
2-1, the little red sign says we are live, we are live, we are live, and it is so. I got the little spinning blue thing there on the side, but we ignore that because I know I'm live. I got a little red sign. Don't you just love how people can get on the internet and claim to know more about your life than you do? Don't you love that shit? You know, they want to sit there and talk about narcissism. You want to talk about narcissism? Narcissism is getting on the internet claiming to know more about a person's personal life than they do. That is the textbook definition of narcissism. Right there, boy. Because when you think you know more about my life than I do, first of all, you're a narcissist, and second of all, you need to see a shrink. Bad. Real bad. Because you don't know shit about me. You don't know shit about me. You think you do, but you don't know shit. Alright, you don't know a damn thing about me. You can sit there and claim you do till the cows come home, but you don't know a damn thing about me. It's just like everybody getting around here on the internet claiming I'm a shitty father. Well, do shitty fathers produce A students? No. Do shitty fathers produce children that make murals on the wall telling them they love their daddy? No. Do shitty fathers produce children that love their daddy so much that they literally put a death grip around him when somebody comes around trying to take him away? No. No, shitty fathers don't produce children that do things like that. Good fathers produce children that do things like that. Good fathers, and like I said, folks, let's be clear. My children are going to turn 18, and when they turn 18, they're going to turn over state's evidence. Do you understand, you fucking Frost pieces of shits? When my kids turn 18, they're going to testify against you. And when they fucking do, you all go to prison for the rest of your natural lives. Yeah, even you, Ronnie's mom. All of you motherfuckers are going to prison for what you did to Andrea, for what you did to my mother, and for what you've done to me. And that's a fact. And there's no getting around that fact. I don't care if I got to go all the way to Washington, D.C. to put you fuckers behind bars. That's where you're going. You are going to prison. Now, it's a shame that I can't get the fucking governor to respond to my emails. That's pretty fucking sad. So you know what I'm going to do, Frost? I'm going to the media with this shit. ABC, NBC, CBS, ITN, Deutsche Welle, whoever the fuck will listen. I'm going to the fucking major media. And maybe then I'll put a fire under the governor's ass and he'll come down here and put your ass behind bars where you fucking Frost belong. I love how the Frost got on YouTube, folks. What this is all about. The Frost got on YouTube and claimed to know more about my fucking personal life than I do. That is the height of narcissism. The height of narcissism. To get on YouTube and claim to know more about my personal life than I do. Oh, guys, Alice Helton gave everything to James. Really? What'd she give me? What'd she give me? Name it. What'd she give me? She didn't give me shit. Give me a hard time. Not one time has my mother said, I love you, without it being in a condescending tone. Not once. Not one fucking time. My dad did, though. My dad did. But Mom didn't. Not one time. But tell me, Frost, what did my mother give me? Besides a hard time. Yeah, she never gave me shit. In fact, someone put a bug in my mother's ear and convinced her that I wasn't giving her enough fucking rent on Stahlhaber, and told her that I need to work 3 fucking jobs to pay her rent. And now today, my legs and feet are fucked up because I had to work 3 jobs a day. That's a fact. I got the legs and feet to prove it. 3 fucking jobs a day. I was literally so tired, I didn't even have time to change clothes. I would literally pass out on the couch. Oh, wait, I had to give back my couch because I had an agreement with my mother where I gave back my furniture and she paid off the student loans. Well, gee, who put a bug in her ear and told her not to keep that agreement? Me? Did I do that? Huh, Frost? Did I do that? Well, it was them evil gentrys. The gentrys didn't do shit, and you know it. The gentrys had nothing to do with it, and neither did the Hiltons. The Hiltons didn't give a shit, and the gentrys didn't care. That only leaves the Frosts. The Frosts have been manipulating a mother against her son for centuries, literally. I'm 56 years old, folks. I'm 56 years old. And the Frosts have been manipulating my mother against her son all that time. Literally all that time. Okay? That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Alright? But I love how the Frosts will get on YouTube and claim to know more about my personal life than me. But please, enlighten me. What did my mother give me? That little black Mercury Lynx? No, I bought that myself. With my own money. Well, maybe she'd give you a bunch of money. No, never give me a dime. Never helped me with shit. In fact, she was going to leave me in that jail cell, even though I wasn't guilty of anything. She was actually going to leave me there. And the bishops down the road had to fucking shame her into going and getting me out of that jail cell. And me not even guilty of nothing. Who put a bug in her ear about that? Frost. Ed Bishop has more integrity in his fucking pinky than the entire group of Frosts have in their entire fucking bodies. Let's get that shit clear right now. And it was Ed Bishop who told me, said, if you're coming down here, make sure they damn well know you're a crack shot. And I said, yes, sir. And so I grabbed Tim Davis and I said, hey, Tim, let's target shoot a little bit there, buddy. I shot Tim Davison under the fucking table. He couldn't believe it. He's like, holy shit, where'd you learn to shoot? I watched Westerns as a boy. That's all I watched. Gunsmoke, The Rifleman. What were some of the other ones? Lone Ranger. I used to watch Westerns. My daddy would sit me down as a boy and make me watch Westerns all fucking day. And so naturally, I got to learn how to shoot from the hip. And I'm damn good at it. In fact, I'm a crack shot. The U.S. Army found that out when they put a grease gun in my hand and said, here you go, fire this damn thing. Nobody in my fucking squad could hit the broadside of a barn with a grease gun. Because you fire it down here. You don't fire it up here. It ain't got no sights. You fire it down here from the hip. Entire fucking squad couldn't hit shit with the motherfucker. I got marksman badge with it. I got the attention of the major of Fort Knox. I got his attention. He's like, how the fuck did you do that shit? I said, sir, I watched Westerns as a boy. I learned how to shoot from the hip as a boy. He's like, holy shit, I can't believe it. Come be my driver. I'm like, yes, sir. I was driving the major around because I'm a crack shot with a goddamn grease gun. Nobody else in the squad could hit shit. Facts. That's facts. That's not opinion. And that's not fucking secular opinion. A fucking Canadian who it shouldn't even have no business in American affairs. Right, Canada? Bonsai, fuck yeah. My mama ever cooked pizza rolls? My mama never cooked me nothing. My mama never cooked me nothing. She treated me and Dad like shit because the Frosts were manipulating her behind the scenes and we were too stupid to realize it. Let's get one thing clear right now. Aside from Ed Bishop having more integrity than all 6 Frosts combined, let's get one thing clear right now. If Mom had died and my daddy had lived, would things be going the way they're going right now? No. No. Because the Frosts wouldn't have been able to manipulate my father like they have my mother. Do you really think my father would have kicked Andrew off this property if Jim Frost had come waltzing through the door telling him to do it? Fuck no. He would have told Jim Frost, you get the fuck out of my house. That's my son's wife. You don't say that about my son's wife. You get the fuck out of my house. That's what my daddy would have said. Now ask me what Mom said. Ask me what my mother said. Oh, Jim, I love you so much. I'll call her right now. I'll call the sheriff right now. My daddy would have told him, get the fuck out of the house. You ain't kicking my son's wife off the property. Get the fuck out of my house and don't ever come back. That's what my dad would have said. And let's be clear about something else, too. If my daddy was here and my mom was gone, would my daddy be living in that double wide? No. Me and Andrea and them kids would be in that double wide, and he would have took the single wide, because that's how my daddy was. That's the kind of man he was. He was a good man. He might have been a Mason. He might have been a Knights Templar or a high-ranking Mason, but he was still a good man. He was just corrupted by evil there on the last little bit, I think. But he was still a good man at heart. Thank the gods for that. But let's be clear about this shit. All right? Let's be abundantly clear. My mother never gave me a damn thing except a hard time. It was my daddy who would tell me he loved me. It was my daddy who tried to help me. And Mom fighting him tooth and nail every fucking opportunity. Because the fucking Frosts were manipulating my mother against her own husband and against her own son. From day fucking one! From day fucking one! Let's get that clear. Right fucking now. Let's get that clear right fucking now. Oh, and the Frosts are manipulating my mother even to this very day. Because they paid a judge to give all of Mom's money to fucking Larry Frost. Facts. Not opinion. Facts. Who's got my mama's SSI money right now? Me? No. Larry fucking Frost has it. Who's got my inheritance money right now? Me? No. Jim Frost. I ain't got a dime of my inheritance money. It all went to Jim Frost because he went in Mom's house and stole it out of her goddamn closet. And let's put another fine point on this. Would Dad have left the money in the fucking house for Jim to steal it? Fuck no. He'd have took that money out and put it in the damn bank. And Jim Frost, by the way, wouldn't have been able to have went to Dad's bank account and clean it out like he did Mom's either. Right? Yeah, because Dad wouldn't have none of that shit. And let's be clear about something else. The first time CPS come out here and harassed Andrea, my daddy would have been right there in court suing the fuck out of CPS that fucking day. This shit wouldn't have lasted no 10 goddamn years because my dad would have went to court on Andrea's behalf as my wife and would have sued the fuck out of CPS, and this shit would have never went beyond the first fucking year. Guaranteed. Because that's how Dad was. So the Frosts can get on YouTube and say whatever the flying fuck they want. But I can tell you right now, they don't know shit. Except what they've been able to manipulate my mother into doing. Folks, can you imagine your entire life having student loans hanging over your head like a sword of Damocles? Can you imagine? Can you imagine being financially bankrupt to where you can't do shit? Because you found out 6 years later that a bunch of student loans hadn't gotten paid, and now it had blossomed into fucking $60,000 goddamn dollars that you didn't have the money for? Imagine, folks, imagine being financially ruined by James motherfucking Frost, who's been manipulating my mother against me from day fucking one. Day one. So please enlighten me. What did my mother give me again? She didn't give me shit, except a hard time. And like I said, she's going to leave me in that fucking jail cell, and me, an innocent man, she's going to leave me in that jail cell, and the bishops had to actually shame her into going and getting my ass out of that goddamn jail cell. And me, totally innocent. Totally innocent. Who did that? Who manipulated my mother into that shit? Oh, the fucking Frosts. The Frosts that are on YouTube saying they know more about my personal life than I do. Fuck you, Frosts. You don't know shit. Except what you've been able to get out of my mother. What you've been able to manipulate out of my mother. And let's not forget, folks, there's a rumor going around that Jeff Frost, Jim Frost's boy, is practicing black magic. Let's get that shit out there right now. That's a rumor, admittedly. But it's out there. Alright? So let's get that shit out there. Good Christian boys, right? Good Christian boys? Let me say it again. Ed Bishop had more integrity in his fucking little finger than the entire fucking Frost have in their whole fucking bodies. Let's get that shit out of the way right there, right now. Yes, bonsai. I mean, seriously, man. What the fuck? Getting on YouTube, claiming to know more about my personal life than I do. And me with bum legs and feet. Because I had to work 3 goddamn jobs. Because my mother wanted her fucking rent. And now because of it, I can't hardly walk. Fuck you, Frost. You're the cause of my legs. You're the cause of me being in financial ruin. And the gods will repay. Trust me on that shit. The gods will repay. Because if they don't, then I use my magic and I repay. And you don't want me going offensive. Trust me. Trust me, you don't. I've been very, very patient up to now. Very patient. But my patience is wearing thin. Because every time I see you Frost get on YouTube and fucking lie, it makes me that much closer to just say fuck it and go and scorched earth on you fucks. But I'm a man of great restraint. I am. I am a man of great restraint. And I'm biding my time because the gods said they got this shit. And I believe them. So we're going to see how things go. I'm arguing with my own damn gods because the gods showed me Larry winning the court case before it ever happened. And I'm like, wait a minute, you guys are going to let this fucker win? Are you serious? We're letting him win so that he won't win, is what they said. Now that's cryptic as fuck, even for me. And I'm like, okay. We're letting him win so that he won't win. My interpretation of that, which is probably wrong, but my interpretation of that is that they're going to let him win a battle, but he's going to lose the war. Basically is what they're saying. That's my interpretation. And I could be wrong on that, by the way, but that's my interpretation of what they said. We're going to let him win so that he doesn't win. So Larry's got Mom's money right now, but it's going to end up biting him in the ass, basically. And who's got my inheritance money again? James Arnold motherfucking Frost has got my inheritance money, spending it like water. Spending it like water. I gotta live on that money after Mom's gone. How am I gonna live on it if he's fucking spending it like water? Hello? Hello? Is this fucking microphone on? How am I going to how am I going to live on my inheritance money if Jim Frost is spending it? Oh, wait, you can't. You can't. Because it won't be there. Wow, what a concept that is. Joe Campbell pulls up in the driveway with a brand new minivan. Brand spanking new. I'm like, Joe, where'd you get that from? I got it from Jim. Oh, okay. Okay. Thumper across the road gets brand new fucking farm equipment out of the blue, out of nowhere. Wow, how'd that happen? How'd that happen? Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of brand new farm equipment. How the hell did that happen? Amazing shit. Amazing how this shit happens. It's all, but it's all just coincidental, right, guys? Right, guys? It's just all coincidence. What a load of shit. What a load of shit, man. Oh yeah, he's going to take the big dirt nap. Fuck yeah, he is. They done told me that shit in advance. I've been knowing this shit for years. I had Ray Tilton, Larry Frost, and Joe Campbell sitting at Mom's table, Mom's dining room table, and I'm sitting at the other end. And I looked at all 3 of them motherfuckers, and I told them what the gods told me. Said they're going to kill his fucking ass because he will not relent. He will not give the shit back. It won't give back the guns. He won't give back the lawn equipment. He won't give back the money. He won't give back the sister property, which he conned Mom out of. I mean, it was a con. Okay, it was a con. It was a total con. All right, so the God said he had to give all that shit back. And he had to give up power of attorney, and he had to leave the state of Kentucky, and that if he'd done those things, the gods would spare him. Because I asked him, I said, is there anything he can do to spare his life? And they said, that's what he's got to do to spare his life. And I told Larry, I told Joe Campbell, and I told Ray Tilton So they all three knew about this prophecy that was given to me by the gods well before it even occurred. Long before anything happened to Jim Frost. They've known this for years. Because I told them. I set them down at the table. Told them all. They've known this for years that this is going to happen. Okay, so get it on the internet and say, oh my God, it's so tragic what happened to Jim Frost. No, it ain't. They knew years in advance. Because I told them. They knew years in advance. I told them. I told them what the gods told me. They're going to kill his ass because he won't relent. When you steal a thing and the gods find out, they're going to expect you to give it back. Well, Jim Frost never gave it back. Sucks to be him. And I can tell you right now, if his boys don't give me my money back, the gods are going to go after them too. But yeah, man, I love the fucking narcissism of the Frosts getting on YouTube, claiming to know more about my personal life than I do. What a bunch of fucking sick motherfuckers. They need to all go see a shrink. Them some people needs to go see a shrink. It's somebody that gets on the internet and claims to know more about my personal life than I do. But let's be clear, my mom never gave me shit. It was my dad that gave me stuff. It was my dad that helped me. My mom never helped me with a shit because she had the Frost in her fucking ear. Oh, don't you help that boy. 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 Every fucking minute of every fucking day. And like I said, I've got the name of the fucking hater from Alabama that started all that shit about Andrea being a mental patient. I've got her name, address, and phone number. It's in that drawer right fucking there. More bullshit and lies. More bullshit and lies. And let's be clear, when it comes to Pamela Sue, my first wife, was Mom influential in that? Oh, hell yes. Well, gee, Vaughn, how did that happen? Oh, you haven't heard about this part. This is a good part. The Frosts manipulated my mother into selling the family business to a man in Columbus, fucking Ohio, that had absolutely no experience in fucking nursing homes. Oh, Vaughn, surely you're kidding. Surely you're making that shit up. No, I'm not. The Frosts manipulated my mother into selling the family business to a man in Columbus that had absolutely zero knowledge about nursing homes or how to run them. In fact, the man in Columbus actually had to hire an administrator to run the fucking nursing homes because he had no fucking clue. Now, why would a man in Columbus that has no clue about nursing homes suddenly want to buy nursing homes? Oh, because there was a manipulation going on there behind the scenes, wasn't there? Yeah. The Frosts didn't want me getting the family business, so they manipulated my mother into selling the family business to a man in Columbus, Ohio, who ran it into the ground, did he? Yeah. And so then Jim Gentry stepped in, and Jim Gentry stepped in and said, no, wait a minute. This has been in the family for years. You're not fucking this shit up. And so he stepped in and took over and fixed everything. Facts. Not opinion. Facts. See, Center Haven used to be Cecil Gentry's. Long time ago. And that's when Jim Gentry says, oh, fuck this shit. This is not going to fly with me. And he stepped in. Like I said, the Gentrys have never fucked me. The Heltons have never fucked me. Now, I don't know about these Heltons down here because all these Heltons down here are all criminals. But the Heltons in Ohio have never fucked me over. The Gentrys have never fucked me over. And the Bishops, especially Ed Bishop, has never fucked me over. Not to my knowledge. Not once. The only family that's ever fucked me over has been the Frost family. Period. End of story. Period. The attempts by the trolls and haters to make me penniless, which is exactly what all this CPS shit is about. Folks, I've got the trolls and haters on record saying that the only reason they are calling CPS out to my house over and over again is to get Jerry's money taken away from her. Okay, it has nothing to do with being concerned about the children. It has nothing to do with that at all. It's about relieving me of any finances, any means of financial support. That's all it's about. That's all it's ever been about, apparently. And I've got their own conversations, their own admittance themselves, both in text and in video, where they openly admit that, yeah, the only reason they went after the kids is because they didn't want me to have an income. Had absolutely nothing to do with concern over the children whatsoever. None. Remember, folks, they were harassing me long before Andrea came up here. Okay? They had been harassing me for years before Andrea had even come up here. So what's their excuse for back then when there was no children? Yeah, see, they ain't got no excuse. Okay? The truth of the matter is that they don't give two shits about the kids. It's just about making sure that I don't have an income. Well, you know what? The gods are like, okay, fuck you. We'll let Von Helton win a windfall in court over a vaccine to get him the money that he needs to survive on over his messed up legs and feet. Because it very well could have been a vaccine that did this to me. It very well could. And if that is indeed the case, I'm going to be a very rich man. And there's not a damn thing the trolls and haters can do about it. Not a damn thing. Ain't that neat? So, anyways, I was right.
Hey guys, Rev here. I got a little bit of an update for you. I was personally talking to a Google employee in chat, and basically what was told to me, okay, I got hooked up with a tech support person that really couldn't help me at first. So they put me in they told me it was the department that would make sense for me to go to. So I did that. And I spoke to a person at Google that deals with YouTube subscriptions, because here's the big secret, okay? Very nice individual I talked to, and it was all in chat. It wasn't on the phone. I wish it could have been on the phone, because I could have given more information, you know. But the fact of the matter is that they do not have physical people looking into this. Do you get it? They don't. A physical team does not exist. Okay? They have a area of what they would say that they deal with these things with, but I'm telling you that it's not people. He told me this. The Google, and this is all recorded on my profile, and if need be, when the time comes, it's going to be evidence in a court case soon.
Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that? Yeah. That's shit. And this is Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right. At what time now?
Celebrate history with an Irvy Hilton commemorative plate. These plates are guaranteed to make your house look greasy and glorious.
Highest quality guaranteed.
It smells kind of funny. These plates are made with the finest plastics and paint you can only find at Walmart. Display stand included. The Irvy Hilton commemorative plate can be yours for 6 easy payments of $19.99. So call now, 1-800-555-4787. You can also send a check or money order to P.O. Box 1134, Plains of Oblivion, Kentucky.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Order now and get a free magnetic spoon with every purchase.
After Derek and I got married, one night
this other Derek appears in our bed. The real Derek is lying down next to me. Other Derek sits right up out of him. It startled me. I knew that was not Derek. And so I asked this critter, "Who are you?" Because he clearly wanted to have sexual relations. And he said, "Come on, I'm your husband." I said, "Who are you?" And he had the nerve to claim to be Ahasuerus, Xerxes. Well, other Derek seriously wanted to invite me to use my free will to do something that was going to pull me away from God. So this last time, I knew he was really desperate. And I asked him again, "Who are you?" He told me the same answer, and I said, "I am not going with you." This was an internal dialogue. Finally, I said, "I've had enough." In my mind, I reached up. I grabbed his face, and I said, "You are a liar, and Jesus is real." And I pulled that face off, and beneath it was a reptile. And he had little creatures with him this time. He brought these little halfling creatures, and they looked like, I don't know, gargoyles. They were very reptilian as well. So beneath that face of Derek was a reptilian serpentine creature, probably similar to what was visiting the Anasazi.
Wow. Well, the Bible says
over a bug that didn't even originate in my home. See, that's wrong. Now, if the bugs were coming from my house, then yeah, it would be a whole different ball game. I'd have to clean my house, fumigate it, whatever, because it's my responsibility. I want every one of my enemies to fucking drop dead. And if it happens today, then praise be the gods for it happening. How did this shit get started, Woody? It got started by a bunch of fuckwads on YouTube because YouTube refused to ban their fucking ass when they violated YouTube's terms of service.
Von maybe said the destruction of my enemies. Well, I don't want that. I don't want anybody to be hurt ever. And so I just want to be happy.
I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
And I hope that in me being nice to people,
I've lost too much. I'm sorry.
It probably won't
be too late. I
just want to be happy. That's all I want. I just want to be happy.
They're trying to destroy my children's life. They need to be destroyed utterly and completely. And if that means they lose their lives, then so be it. May the gods wish it so immediately. I'm not going to sit there and try to be nice to people that willfully and intentionally tried to destroy my life. No, I'm sorry. I can't do that. Okay. That would be very stupid on my part because then they would just do it even more. So no.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's 2 hours and 28 minutes. Happy early Thanksgiving. Technically, it's Thanksgiving morning. Thanks for watching. Grampy, I wanted to stream something tonight. Wasn't really in the mood to talk, not in a bad mood, just watching some TV. You can probably hear it in the background, and thought I'd stream something because I can't go live on my channel for a few more days. And so I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow night. Grampy Lobsters, big time Thanksgiving festival, whatever the fuck we'll call it. You guys, TIE Fighter, Jet, Panda, Gray Man, Rev, Kelly, Amorous, Moon, Nice, Threpwood, Tim, Panda, Mudbrucker, everybody out there. I'll finish this video later. It's fun. Watching classic Stinky, when he just doesn't know when to shut up. Anyway, you all have a good evening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.